Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is verb phrase 242. The verb phrase today is to follow suit. Okay, let's take a look at the note here. If someone follows suit, he or she will do the same thing as someone else. It is often because one wants to follow the good example of another, or by simply copying them because one thinks it is a good idea. So this is the main meaning we're covering. Of course, it does have another meaning. Even today, we still play some of these card games. So in card games such as bridge or whist, I think that was an older card game, it means to play a card of the same suit. Okay, and so we're going to give the origin here, and this is kind of where the origin comes from. It actually comes from playing cards. Okay. All right, let's continue here. So the origin of this phrase comes from card games. With regular playing cards, there are 4 suits in a deck. Of course, you've seen this. There are hearts, which actually is represented by a heart. Diamond, represented by a diamond. Spade, yeah, that's the one, it's like a spade that you put in the ground, almost like something you might dig with. And clubs, the ones that almost looks like a little flower. Often a player must follow the lead in a round. Okay. All right, so let's continue. The phrase took on the meaning of following what another does in the 1800s. So originally it was just for card games. But, the card games were so popular that eventually from the card games, this worked its way into English, just meaning when somebody does something that another person does, not having anything to do with cards at all, could mean to follow suit. Okay, so let's continue. And we got 3 examples here. When they put sanctions on that country, other NATO countries followed suit. Yeah, we often hear this. So if one of the major companies put sanctions on somebody and the other members of NATO agree with them, they may follow suit and do the same thing. All right, number 2 here. If we lower our prices too much, other companies may follow suit, and it could cause a price war. So sometimes companies have to worry about this. It's not just as simple as lowering prices. If you do it too much, maybe you might cut off your nose to spite your face. You may get into a trade war, and then maybe both of you are not doing well. All right, number 3 here. According to the rules of the game, this is, again, the card games here, you must follow suit of the lead player. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope you found it informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.